All right. Well, welcome back, everyone. We are going to be here for day 2, the Top Cut for the MCP Challenger event here at Adepticon 2024. We have, I think, is it just 8 players left? It is the same Longshanks as yesterday. Huge thank you to both Longshanks and Red Sam for making the data for this game just so incredibly dope. It does look like it is a top 8. As yesterday we were talking about, Alex Bott's still there, Nate Horn, and Kirchhoff. 3 people that all went on stream yesterday. So we have Parker and Michael going to be going up here for the first round here of the Top Cut. Parker is on the left. I believe, if I recall, had a very big fan base. Not this past year, but the year before, 2022 or the 2023 LVO. Had a fan base that wanted to get Parker updated and stuff, so it's cool that we have him back on stream. Montesi and Sword, you say. Let's go ahead and get that. Isley is updated. And we have Michael on the right here. Let's see if it decided to...
Oh, look at that mat.
Right?
Look at that mat.
There we go. Now we're cooking with cheese. All right.
It's kind of hard to look at directly. That's why I like it.
And we're at 18
I like the
threat
challenge.
with, what was it, Montesi
And Sword.
and Sword base. Okay. I think we had a Montesi yesterday, but it is certainly our first Sword base.
It is, yeah. Yeah, Montesi was one of the what if matchups.
Oh,
from
that's right.
yesterday, Yeah.
So first time for Montesi in Challenger that we've seen on stream. Yeah. Gross Sword. Hey, Spidey dude. But so this will be 3 rounds today, and then we will be going into potentially Mojo Ball. Also potentially heading over to the team event, which I think will be 4 rounds. I think it's 4 rounds at about 2 hours and something each, and that will also be a dope time.
Hi,
Hello
Ben. And if you don't already follow our socials, get on there, because I know Lindsay's been going around and taking pictures of some of the boards that the teams have brought that are incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. If you want any kind of like inspiration or something to strive for, go and check out those pictures that she's posting throughout the day, because it's beautiful.
Richie, that is a deep cut. There was, in fact, a board game episode of South Park where Marvel Crisis Protocol was the hot new thing.
What?
Yeah. It was
We've
like
made
in the
it on the
background
South
of the
Park?
board game club or whatever, but
Alright.
there was like a demo set up for it.
Okay.
My understanding, low key, is that Trey and Matt are trying to work with some company to make a miniatures game based on South Park.
That's incredible.
Right? Yeah. It is only a rumor, but I think that would be dope as hell. They even mentioned that it wasn't out yet. Yeah. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Putting all my life savings on Corey against Shield. Oh, potato. That's a rough one. South Park Crisis Protocol, I'm all in, right? Well, I think it's super cool that those guys like love, or one of them at least loves like RPGs and the whole fantasy stuff. Like,
Yeah. Yep.
They wanted one of those South Park games to pretty much be a direct rip-off of Skyrim. He was playing so much of it, like, so then they made 2 like turn-based RPGs instead.
As you do.
In case you missed it yesterday, AMG dropped off these sweet new promos for all of the Infinity Gems. These foil boys that are going to be on the prize wall. And you can see it a little bit, but a brand new acrylic victory point counter up at the top of the screen there. Pose to take it all. So I really like, very specifically in this top 8, there is only a single repeat of an affiliation. No new Tactics cards this year, at least as far as what I can see. Xpax says, hey, by the way, huge thank you to Xpaxes for the gift subs earlier today and getting that, getting that hype train rolling bright and early. Fiddle and Sticks. No relation to the Scarecrow from League of Legends. That's kind of dope. Senator Montesi, like on top of the
that is cool.
the dodgeridoo. I think that's the official term, the dodgeridoo.
Yes, that's what it's marketed as.
Also, the team event going on over on the YouTube today, so make sure to grab that link right down below. Check out the YouTube where Aubrey and Todd. Yes. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, where Aubrey and Todd are streaming Shatterpoint today. The team event for that. We're hoping after the top cut here, we get to go to the whatchamacallit, which is like a kind of weird candy bar that Dan really likes.
Dude loves a whatchamacallit.
Dude does love a whatchamacallit.
Meal tickets.
I'm gonna slowly snooze.
It's like a slow burn. All right, so they're still putting out their little tokens for the secure and the extract. So the mat that we've got, it's the X-Men Danger Room mat, and then we've got the Hydra terrain out there. A little change up from our Wakanda setup from yesterday.
Well, that's kind of the cool thing about the Danger Room mat is that, like, you can put anything on it. It's the Danger Room.
It could be a boat.
It could even be a boat. You know how much we've always wanted a man of one
Hi,
of those.
Ravensguard.
Hey, Ravensguard. That lol guy is spoopy, not a fan. Oh, fiddle in the middle. We'll always have your back. Tim, you need to hum a certain mutant theme song. Okay, you ready?
Thanks, Richie. Taylor just muted his mic.
Oh, Taylor, I got muted by Taylor. I got yellow carded already.
We haven't even started.
Do we know what these gents might be potentially playing? It looks like maybe Avengers or Brotherhood over there for Parker. Avengers West. Oh, so before we were talking, as far as the affiliations left in the event, all unique outside of one duel with webs. There's 2 web players, and all the other 6 are unique. We have, what I recall, Spider Foes, Wakanda, Shield. I might be lying about Wakanda. I think I am too. Hellfire. Oh, Brotherhood, Shield, Spider Foes, X-Men, Hellfire, Webs, Avengers.
That's very cool.
He squeaked by. Listen, he fought really good opponents. So that's the thing with strengths of schedule. It's one of my favorite ways to tie break. Play good people, get good prizes. You never break ties. Well, usually, and this is probably important for Taylor, in every salesman role in an organization, once you get your first sale, your boss cuts your tie. It's called the tie cutting ceremony, and it happens once you're a real salesperson.
Wow.
Wow.
So
you don't even have a tie.
Do you just wear a tie that you don't like so that you're not mad about it?
I would suggest it. Hopefully, if you're just starting out in sales, like you can't afford a good tie.
Yeah.
And then that's
so
how
it's
you get it
actually
done.
made out of paper and you just colored it with crayons?
That actually would probably work out really well. Or get one that is made out of that self-healing mat material, so you just stick it back together afterwards.
I like that.
Huh? I could be. You don't know.
You don't
Yo,
even know.
up first over there, looks like we have Mirror Image looking at the team event going up against Jay and Keebler. Just a pod of PCN fans. The one on the left. Across from Keebler. And then I forget his name. He always runs with Ron Mithrinder. He was wearing the Cyclops shirt with the visor yesterday. in the blue there. Keebler already.
Oh my goodness. Well, at least he waited until like past 8:30.
Right? As they say, it's 8:30 somewhere. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I want a GG versus Webb's final. Who's playing GG? Maybe I forgot what GG means. Green Goblin. Oh, all right. We have a bunch of Foes fans in chat. I don't necessarily hate that, if I can be perfectly honest. Yeah. So, once again, Sunday, 12 CST, we will be streaming the studio reveal, which should have a bunch of Dopers McGoper stuff in it. We talked to Will Schick yesterday a little bit about it, and, you know, he said they don't do a good job if they're not at least meeting the same hype expectations of last year.
Ooh, and last year was hyped.
He was like, yes. So we had some people stand up and shout and stuff last year at reveals. So I need somebody to like faint.
Oh,
like that's
okay.
That's how you get that.
All right.
That's how you get that energy going better.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, Green Goblin versus Webb's final. Fearful Symmetry being played. Okay, Potato, you are coming after my heart hard.
Mm-hmm.
If I could stream a game at Adepticon in a Challenger event that has Fearful Symmetry go off, I could quit.
Yeah.
I could just
Pack
stop
it up.
streaming. Yeah, we did it, fam. If someone faints this year, how do you do it next year on a living? No, you just have more people faint.
Yeah.
Just until it's like a group sleep project, effectively.
Right. Like the fainting goats.
Yeah.
Just like a dozen of us are like, what?
Jakara, yeah, pretty sure he unofficially confirmed Howard the Duck and Guardians. So there was that moment where he was like, oh, what if we had someone like Howard the Duck? He could be in any affiliation, like a wild one, like Guardians. And I was like, what about like Sentinels, where he doesn't belong? He's like, that's a better example. Right. I offered for him to come on and commentate for a little bit yesterday during that final round. He's like, you're not going to let me draw on the prompter. And I was like, yeah, that's fair. Like, forgetting the cable. Wishlist for reveals on Sunday. Champions, yo, Nova, Ironheart, Vivian, and Braun. I would love a Nova for real. Better than the Concrud? Yeah, I would love characters like the ones I've been calling for forever, like a Quentin Quire or Phantom X. All right. So first up, we have Michael's list here for Webbs. Could be led by a couple different people, as we have Amazing Spider-Man, Ghost Spider, Black Cat, Miles Morales, and Invincible Iron Man. For Tactus cards, we are going to be running Recal, Brace, Indomitable. All webbed up, don't know what to do. And Stark Armory. Bless you, Taylor. Thank you for taking my sneeze away from me. And then for Parker. Ooh, who the F is that? That's Cable.
That's a cable.
We have Baron, Zemo, first of his names, Black Panther, Black Widow, and what the lovable Misfits call a Discount Steve. Cap 1. For Texas Cards, Indomitable. Reserve members, nice. Vertical Assistants, Avengers Assemble, and Brace for Impact. Give me King the Conqueror and his Anachronauts in Sunday announcement. Yo, or a Super Scroll. I know people have been calling for.
I hope that you can understand my shorthand on the notes.
Yep. But yeah, more Sentinels, bro. I want Omega Sentinel. I want Nimrod. More Sentinels. More robots. Scorpion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, who are the 4 in the other box? It's Sandman, Vulture, Shocker, Electro.
Oh, okay.
We don't have a Scorpion yet. Nimrod and Master Mold, the Tri-Sentinel.
Master Mold would be pretty dope.
What's that?
Master Mold would be super
Right?
cool, even if they did like
Even if it was just his feet sitting on a chair or
Yeah.
whatever, just poops out more Sentinels.
oops, more Sentinels.
Oops. Just Master Mold head. Yeah, we absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe some more cosmic stuff too. Looks like that is Amazing Spider-Man down for Michael in dead center, and we have who is that? It's Cable. Dead center for Parker. Being able to start out in that body slide range to get onto that point and just shoot some nerds. Doesn't look like that would be the case though. As without Cat and Mouse for running X-Force, you actually got to like pay for that stuff. And then ASM dead center probably going to be grabbing that center Montesi book, because you know Cable's a smart dude. He probably likes to read.
Oh, for sure.
But Peter Parker also probably an avid reader.
Very smart. Does Cable even have books where he's from? Or does he just like download
Yeah,
the
I
content,
think
you
it's
know?
mostly like Kindles.
That makes sense.
Speaking of, do you think Peter Parker has to use GPS while swinging around Brooklyn?
Honestly, I think
Or
that it's
Queens.
probably like easier for him because he has more of the bird's eye view.
Yeah.
You know, so you're not like overwhelmed by all the buildings above you because you're just looking down. So I bet he can navigate easier that way.
I like that makes a ton of sense to me. Like just going sat nav on it and
Yeah.
just following the road structure would probably be a lot easier.
And he can go like more like as the crow flies.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, Scarlett.
Morning.
How are you? We talked to your other part this morning. He was roaming around the hall in a chef's hat with a cut-off sleeve yesterday, making a real spectacle of himself. He's a good dude. Good dude.
Right, he said hi to me. I was waiting for Dan to grab his breakfast. He was in passing and he said hi. And he was like, hello, goodbye. And I was like, wait, what? And I did a double take. And I'm like, sorry, I didn't recognize you with that hat and with so many clothes on.
But I hope you're doing well. Ebooks on Kindle for Cable,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I saw this thing that was supposed to be like non-IP infringing for certain characters, and they called Cable Cord. And I got a pretty hearty chuckle out of that.
That's really, oh, we should do that, like just for funsies. Like Bishop could be Rook.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Trying to think of one for Captain America that is a reference to I Can Do This All Day.
Oh, okay.
It's just like 24-hour man or something like that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
my favorite off-brand name was Son of Pew Pew for Nate Gray. I like
That's good.
that.
That's really good.
Old One Eye for Cyclops. But,
Precipitation Girl for Storm.
ooh, I like that. Rebel for Rogue.
Okay.
But cool to see another of the Kansas City group. A lot of folks from the Infamous podcast doing pretty well today. So ASM is going to move on up and grab that center book. And the great thing about ASM is, you know, he's a long mover with a big
Long-moving
base.
boy.
And around thing on the base there in the center is one of the Montesi books, which you will pick up, and then move up to one of the what's the secure?
Sword?
Sword. Oh yeah, sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta pile onto those.
Shouldn't have said Yahtzee for Domino.
Yo, yeah.
That's very good. So good. Oh, this is a fun game.
What are the Crisis, Montesi, and Sword Base? Oh, Grandi, thank you for joining us again.
From Portugal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 hours ahead, so it's a nice, calm, cool afternoon there. Watching some MCP. Oh, Otis, yeah, the whole wheels thing. Yeah. I mean, for Wolverine, you obviously just call him Bub, right?
Yeah. When
Or
in doubt,
Motorcycle
it's
Thief.
Bub. Looks like we've got one pairing of challengers over on the Shatterpoint side, so hop over to YouTube and check that out. I know
There you
Aubrey
go.
and Todd are already live and chatting, but look at that, they've got their Tatooine bucket hats and some Hawaiian-inspired shirts.
I think that's Steve. He was in the finals yesterday for What If? if I
Very
recall.
cool.
But once again, we are streaming Shatterpoint over on the YouTube. That link is right down below. If you want to go say hi to Todd and Aubrey, or say hi to Dan. He's hanging out, being eyes in the skies over there. Other streamers that are out and about here today, we have That's No Moon, coming from both the UK and the US, doing Star Wars Legion. Gold Squadron is handling X-Wing today, as well as Ion Radio over on YouTube doing the Star Wars Armada Worlds. Okay, we have Miles Leadership and Zemo, the Reserve Avengers member, which is super thematic too after the Captain America and Winter Soldier show.
Yeah.
Or
Yes.
Falcon and Winter Soldier. Yeah, I was not initially excited for that show, and
I
ended
wasn't
up
either,
really liking
right?
it.
And,
Baron
like-
Zemo absolutely stole every
Yes.
scene he was in.
Yes. And like talk about they do these shows beautifully where like make a show about a character that I literally couldn't care less about.
Yeah.
Like we all know I've been a Bucky fan since the beginning. But that show was incredible and I loved it. And like
Yeah.
you said, Baron Zemo was dope. And then the Hawkeye show. I don't care about Hawkeye. I
Yeah.
loved that show.
So I'm a huge Young Avengers fan. I've even stopped asking for that in my wish list for MCP because I want Wiccan, Speed, Kate Bishop, Stature. I love the Young Avengers. So the fact that like the Hawkeye show kind of introduced Kate
Yes.
Bishop,
Yes.
and the second Ant-Man movie really led into Stature potentially being there. Scott Lang's daughter.
Yeah.
WandaVision had Scarlet Witch's kids, which turned to be Wiccan and Speed.
And then even with the Black Widow movie with her sister.
Yelena.
Yep. And I love Florence Pugh, so I will literally watch anything that she's in,
Yeah.
even if it's like a toothpaste commercial.
Oh, and she was so good at Hawkeye.
She was very good. She's just eating the mac and cheese out of the pot. Like, so funny. So funny.
What's the point value? Point value is
18.
18. Merzane, hey, how are you, man? Nate was playing Star Wars Unlimited yesterday with another guy named Josh, and I was like, "Yo, do you just collect Joshes?" And he didn't get it.
Aw.
But I was like, I can't believe you would have forgotten Merzane already. You already moved on to a different Josh. I cannot believe you've done this. Hey, Simon. Morning.
Hi.
Taylor says hi. Doing good at work. Hoping I can watch more over the weekend. Hell yeah, my guy.
We'll be here.
Happy to have you, Merzane. I got a little time to play some social deduction games at NashCon, and Merzane is one of those dudes that I feel like a kindred with, where everyone immediately goes for him regardless of what he's done. And just like, oh, Merzane's just going to lie to our faces, so let's just get him out of here.
Oh, no.
And he'd always be like trying to help. He's like, stop attacking!
Stop.
I'm trying to help. But Simon says hello to you as well, Taylor. Hello. Simon says hello.
Hello.
Oh, fair. That's fair. All right. So we have Ghost Spider rolling on up. Making sure she's within range 3 of Black Widow. And I assume this is an
Got
impact
some
weapon.
dice rolling. Oof.
And there's a crit, no blocks. All right, 2 through. That's not bad.
Yeah.
And then a push. Oh, no push, no wild, right? It's not like 4th point Spider-Man's, that I think is always pushes or something. Okay. That's something I always love those counter strikes, but I can never roll with them at all. Hey, Deviant Nick. How are you this fine morning?
Push it real good.
I love the smell of MCP in the morning.
Yes.
Shadow Marvel, dude. Good to see you. And it's actually kind of nice. You can almost, with that grid system, be like, yeah, it fits in that little square.
Yeah.
It's so close. Some of us don't see it. Spidey dude. Teach them. Smells good if we say so ourselves. Brian Freddy, hello, sir. Quincy, hello. Remember, Tim, to read the comments before speaking them aloud. Thank you, Ravensguard. It's always good to be vigilant. All right. So that's going to end Gwen's activation. And we're going to go back over to Parker. Oddly enough, Parker playing into a bunch of web warriors. What if? That was my first what if comic, was what if Peter Parker had to kill Spider-Man?
Whoa.
Yeah, Flash Thompson gets bitten by the radioactive spider, and Peter Parker becomes almost a Dr. Octopus style villain with like spider legs instead of tentacles. It was
That's really cool.
Extract is Montesi. Right? There was another one as well where like Spider-Man and Wolverine were best friends, and they didn't end up meeting the X-Force because they just sent in Spider-Man and Wolverine to just murk entire like criminal outfits. Thinking of a fastball special with Spider-Man whipping Wolverine around just in a circle spinning. Like, there's just no, just spinning. Yeah. But oddly enough, the combination of Wolverine's enhanced senses and Spider-Man's Spidey sense made them pretty much unstoppable. Yeah. Just be better, Merzane.
Easy.
Oh, Merzane. Be nice to Merzane. When you hit subscribe, there'll be a slide toggle that you have to hit. All right, so looks like we're potentially looking at maybe a panther. Oh, and Romeo Avengers Assembly. I love that Cable's an Avenger, personally. Cable. The fact that you can telekinetic shield for one, body slide for one, and he gets 2 power every turn. Is just
for
like,
real.
oh, let's go. Only in your dungeon and Omega Room chat. Are you being mean to Merzane, son? Don't be mean to Merzane. Merzane is precious. He's precious to all of us here.
Precious. Precious. Oh, not being mean, building character.
Building character.
You sound like my dad.
Brian Freddy, of course, being, I think we were able to get Brian Freddy on stream during LVO this year, if I recall. It was good to see him. We need more Omega Red from Mercy. So I do know, I think it was in fact LVO, someone was running Omega Red, and like out of nowhere, Merzane just happened to arrive.
Ooh.
Danny, for the uninitiated,
Yes.
what sound do you think it would make when Omega Red's tentacles come out of his wrist? If you could onomatopoeia that for us.
Okay. I imagine. Okay. So like, I don't want to steal the Wolverine like snicked sound.
Yeah.
But I want it to be something like a little bit biological because it is coming out of his arm, but also mechanical. So like a.
All right.
But like more compressed,
Yeah.
not so delayed like that.
Omega Red and Iceman have some serious play instruction. Oh, actually, yeah. Don't do it.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
Oh. His tentacles go ticka 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 ticka. Oh, it's like cranking up like a roller coaster.
Oh yeah. And you're like,
It's tearing through his arms. Yeah,
Oh, God.
it is. Wolverine has the claws that just have to come out of his knuckle.
yeah.
But Omega Red, dude,
Ugh.
that tentacle probably goes down to his colon. What? Oh, semicolon, sorry. I've been muted. I think Taylor forgot his red and yellow cards today, so I might be safe. Yeah, roller coaster. That makes sense to me. So what is this, Taylor? Whoa,
Wow.
plunk.
Ooh, she's not in range. Oh, they're in sheets. They don't tear anything. I wondered about that actually. If they're like little like lubricated sleeves that they're in.
His tentacles have rusty patches for maximum discomfort. Okay, then the shield bounces to Parker for the mill. And that damage that initially went through didn't affect Daze Gwen. So that's a Daze Gwen, no damage on nobody else. A lubricated sleeve is a must for any self-respecting tentacles IMO. I mean, he does have a healing factor, doesn't he? Omega Red?
Maybe it would make very like sounds from when Neo gets unplugged in the Matrix. A
Yeah.
lot of those similar sounds.
We can talk about different things, you know. It's a perfectly good MCP. Now, that's actually a very good point. So Michael here testing range on stealth for Black Widow. He does have a healing factor. It's why death spores don't kill him. Oh, yeah. I'm with Merzane this time. That's what we're doing here. PCN helping Merzane have people agree with him.
You've seen it here first, kids.
Always thought it was the Windows shutdown noise. You can't sneak up on anyone. He pulls his tentacles out. It's like doo 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 doo.
Or like the air noise. Bum. Bum.
Oh yeah, or the USB plug-in is what Taylor said. The doo doo.
Kicking Black Widow in the face.
All right, so we have an attack on the Widow. Oh, and Cap is going to bodyguard it.
All right.
You can do this all day, I've heard.
What a gent.
Showing 2 of the crit. Not converting.
Blocking 1.
Blocking 1. So 2 are going to go through there. Seek purchase on the man, the myth, the legend, Captain America. Whatever happens under... Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah.
And people just can't let it go.
Bye-bye, Cap.
Yeah, for real. Goodbye. Come on.
I hate that.
It's so close to sneezing. I even covered up the... I'm so close to sneezing. I just want to sneeze, guys. Ooh, good catch, Taylor. Very good catch, Taylor. I forgot that was a throw, too. I thought it was a push. There's so much impact webbing that, like... What's the Parker Tactics card that's been used? Oh, Avengers Assemble. There is actually, so make sure to check out the socials, by the way. There is a Criminal Syndicate team that is playing today, where one gentleman is dressed up like Kingpin and the other one is dressed up as Crossbones with this dope Crossbones mask.
It's so cool.
Lindsay's been posting all that stuff on the Instagram and Facebook, so I highly recommend checking that out. Some great costumes, some stellar display boards today as well. Shout out to Jay from the 5th Trooper. He has an X-Men board that plays the X-Men theme song. It is really awesome.
Yep.
If he doesn't win Best Display Board, it's probably because he won first place.
It's really awesome. Really, really awesome.
Yeah, he assembled round 1. Some might even say it's still round 1, but it did happen. Not Indomitable, my bad. Yeah, he moved Widow and Cable and Cap. And Panther. So that's why Panther is up there right now, directly on top of that left-sided Hydra turret. You see he's kind of in between the barrels. This is the new interview show we're doing with Zach Galifianakis. Between 2 barrels. It is, yeah. It's mostly about they're burn barrels, and we cook them with an overturned shopping cart as a grill. You've never done that? It's a lot of fun.
With like foraged food.
Yeah. Second harvest. Sword base at once the best and most infuriating crisis. So you basically extended his deployment zone. Yeah, actually, it's kind of a valid way to put it.
Yep.
even reservist member Baron Zemo there hanging out, keeping the base safe. I would love to see an alternative format to this that plays like checkers, where you are trying to get to your opponent's deployment zone to do something.
Yeah.
It is kind of a common nerve. Yeah, you get there and get back, kind of.
Yeah.
Is that Montesi still on the floor? Yep. Cable hasn't gone yet. He just assembled, so. Oh.
Lindsay's peddling her wares over there. It looks like she's selling some koozies.
Setting up the koozie stand right next to Keebler is probably a great idea.
Genius. There you go. There you go. Oh my god.
Keebler has a really long tongue. And a copy of Lord of the Rings on VHS. Remember, if you come to an event that we're at and you would like a VHS of Rush Hour 2, Lord of the Rings, or Austin Powers Gold member, just hit us up.
Yeah.
Who dazed Gwen? It was a shield throw.
Yeah. Thank you for the follow, Slaughter Son.
Oh, yeah. Slaughter the Sun. Yeah, that happened during early Omega Red talk, so I could see why it might have been lost in the shuffle. Hey, Carl. Carl from Carl Khan. Huh?
Forgot to
Bring it
sharpie
over, we'll
if
sign it
you
right
need
now.
it.
The tokens look a tiny bit clear on screen. Yeah. I one-shot someone strange with a shield bounce once. Heck yes.
Ooh. Yeah, if you can get that to pop off properly,
Yep.
it's kind of scary.
Well, there's the wild. You got the incinerating one. Spider Sense currently blocking one. We'll make it 3.
Makes it 3. Dang.
So no damage, but he's now incinerated.
Yeah.
The same thing as everything else. Dan gets a bunch of great luck. Yeah, actually. No, I saw the lap. Bit of both. I like some of core 2 and some of 1. Yeah. The bleed can be a little bit hard to read, but the colors do in fact pop.
No, they're opening the wall.
Here we go. Put on your coat, y'all.
Oh, no. I was like just starting to think like, wow, it's not too bad today. I
Yeah.
am also wearing one of Dan's flannels under my jacket. So many layers.
I like the
Like
core
an
2
onion.
incinerate tokens. Yeah, I think they're really nice because they exist more. Yeah. Threw a shield into a sentinel once. I'm not even going to read the rest. I'm already mad about it. Thank you for the bigger stream today. Absolutely. Absolutely. No, and that's the thing. We like to improve based on what, the viewership wants.
Yeah. What do you guys want? What do you
Right.
need?
So this way now, I think with this setup, you can see who has power, you can see who has tokens, you can see status effects, power and damage. That's me. I'm the viewership. Can you send me a pizza? We can talk about pizza.
We gotta have a daredevil to deliver the pizza, though.
Yeah, it's not
Sorry.
delivery, it's devil's deliverance.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, Black Cat is going to move up, and she will claim that sword base in the upper right-hand part of the center mass.
Can you make a version of the 2000s Dancing Baby, but it's Hulk? That takes me back so much. That Dancing Baby.
The fact that as an early internet meme,
Yes.
broke its way into Ally McBeal or whatever show that was,
Uh-huh.
it's not delivered. Oh, it probably should be a yellow card, yeah. Devil's delivery shirt. By the way,
OG Captain Marvel.
Hail Hydrate shirts available in the stores below. Pick one up. And I'll give you a 50% discount on your next Hydrate. Tim, check your messenger. Uh-oh. What'd I do? What'd I do? Mr. Side Judge. Just that bomber message. You know, I'll show the one person that would probably love to do something about this. And
Tim, did he move up Panther with a symbol too?
he did.
Yes.
Are the tanks and rocket artillery just terrain, or do they have effects? Great question, Bertie. So that particular box from AMG does in fact have an organized play kit with it as well. So there is a scenario you can play, and that tank you see in the upper right also has an option to have a Red Skull like manning it and like leading the charge, and you can like assault the Hydra base. It's 3 boxes of terrain. There's the tank, there's the power conduits, and there's the turrets. It's very cool. I would highly suggest it. But yes, you can in fact play with those special rules. Yeah. It's a 4-man ultimate encounter in the tank. Yeah, it's pretty dope. Oh, your Hydrate? Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely agree, Joe. And you can run people over with the tank in the boxing area. Yes, you can.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, you can. Ooh. Repulsor blast from Invincible Iron Man. No damage going through. Well, you know, it's a lot harder to see your comments when I don't have glasses on. You're trying to bait me because you know how bad I value your hydration.
Yeah.
How bad is your vision without the glasses? Good question. So, I'm nearsighted, so I can see the screen directly in front of me, but the dice screen, which is over here, not as well. But thankfully, that's very big. These chairs stink.
They're the worst. I'm gonna, once the wall gets open, I'll run over to the pile. And joke's on you nerds, my glasses are purely aesthetic. They're just blue light glasses, so.
I was thinking about that actually, like when, as far as demons, switch glasses over, like.
No. Then I really wouldn't be able to see. No, Dan calls me Eagle Eye because my distance vision is insane.
Yeah.
It's wild. Like, we'll be like, you know, a quarter mile from something, and Dan's like, we gotta turn on this street. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's right up there. And he's like, what? And I'm like, 4 blocks down. And he's like, what? Yes, I can see that.
It's the trade-off. Your other senses got better because you can't smell.
Exactly, yeah. Yep.
But no, the chairs, it's not that the chairs smell. It's just that they are
very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
They're like these weird, like, plastic mesh folding chairs. and it hits right on my low back, so my butt sticks out too far in the gap. It's very uncomfortable.
All right, so we are going to end that 3-4. Parker in the lead. The Avengers going into round 2 with a strong start. Do you know your eyeglass prescription? Yes, I do. My left eye is negative 1.75, and my right is negative 1.9.
Huh.
Oh, okay. And a stretch. Thank you, Riddles.
I love a good stretch.
Ooh, I actually need that.
I'm sorry, Mercedes. I can't help it. It's the one thing, like Tim said, I can't smell anything. So
Yeah.
you guys all have that on me. I mean, I can smell, you know what I can smell? Corned beef hash. Dan loves canned corned beef hash, and I
Ugh.
hate it. It smells so bad. That's like the
Lindsay-
one thing I can smell.
Lindsay loves Dinty Moore, and I cannot stand the smell of
Yep.
that being made in my house. It's like a special thing when I go to con. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna eat Dinty Moore every day," and I was
Yep.
like, "Yo, do you?"
I know Dan intentionally tries to like prepare the corned beef hash when I'm not around. But yeah.
Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? That's a good question. With your
Is it corned beef hash? Then yes.
all right, so measuring some ranges here. Current sword bases, bottom 2 and the top left are held by the Avengers. Top right is held by the Red Warriors. I can't smell, hear, or see.
Are you Helen Keller?
You're a really good typer, Merzane, for someone that can't smell, hear, or see. Can you sure play a mean pinball? Did Parker resolve his push? Did Parker do the push at the start of the phase? From sword base? Before they move all this stuff around? You guys do the sword base push? It is Mac. Hey. Good call, baby doll. So yeah, it was not resolved. Either they forgot it or didn't want to do it. Well, I'm not completely unable to do those. All webbed up, don't know what to do. Turn around and say, Spider-Man gonna hit you. It's happening. That's probably my favorite gift of all time.
I thought I was gonna sneeze. I was ready. I was muted. Oh, it's
Yeah.
been 5 minutes.
Oh, no. Noise. You actually paid attention to the time?
I
never
did.
do that. I never do that. I probably should. I have a -8. Yeah, so honestly, like, people put on my glass and they're like, they do nothing. I was like, but they help me.
But they help me. That's why they're your glasses.
That's right. They were crafted just for me.
You have special eyes.
My brand. Whole team slowed. Ouch. Actually, just ouch. Because it slowed. Well, you know what I mean, and that would probably be a reason why Parker wouldn't want to push somebody. I guess it's a universal push, but. All right, Cable Shield is up and Freestyle Beatdown with those extra dice for slowing the already slow mover. It totally is, except it's more like this is pod racing. Oh, Hacha, thank you, Simon. All right. She's going to move down, flip that bottom left-hand point, and now the diagonal from bottom left to top right of the sword bases will be controlled by the Web Warriors.
Oh, I've sold these 2 more, so I'm just having you guys sign more.
Dope.
Everybody wants Lord of the Rings.
It's incredible. Sorry, guys. Hang on. We gotta sign these VHS tapes.
Maybe I shouldn't be using my real signature.
Probably not.
Yeah. All right, guys, don't steal my identity, please.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim.
It's not a joke, Tim. I'm also on ad break, but now I can know about Harry Potter Studios. Nice. Yeah, I guess we'll just
Okay,
keep going, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's getting a different signature. These ones are TAMs.
It's customized for you.
Looks like Alex Bonds is out already. That's a quick game. Doing them waves. I saw some. Yeah. Listen, now you know about other cool stuff. Ads make the world go. Ugh.
Ugh.
Bot smell it. Yeah, he's been demoted to taco stand.
Oh, man. To go from truck to stand.
Yeah.
Whew, not even like cart behind your bicycle.
Correct.
That's
Correct.
rough. RUF rough.
You say RUF rough?
Yeah.
I like that. I have to figure out what butt cheek I want to hurt in this chair. I'm taking a moment to think right here. I think it's still Parker's turn. Now that Gwen was down there, I mean, with Cable there, I think we'd be able to tap her, just try to take her out. It would KO her. But she's also already activated, so you kind of could also treat that last.
Yeah. I mean, I like Jakara's tactic there because I'm all about like forcing an action. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like just disrupting something. I like that. Just spin them up.
Like on a microwave plate.
That's my movement.
Just, yeah, and it has the same sound as Omega Red's tentacles coming out. It just goes. Yeah, he must react to her directional facing. Cable's a good guy, man. He's not going to shoot Gwenpool or Ghost Spider in the back,
Yeah.
though his back is facing her. So maybe that's the trick shot.
Right.
If he's facing the same way, then it's not like against future Kindle rules or whatever.
Right.
My Hawkeye is going to 360 no scope, turns them all around. Imagine hip firing a bow and arrow though, like.
Pya.
Crossbow, sure. A real bow.
Yeah.
It's gonna get real diplomatic real
Like
fast.
a crossbow pistol.
Yeah.
That you could hip shot all day.
Yeah, crossbow pistols are really kind of made for like under the table firing during a business meeting.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
He used Zemo's tactical genius to reflect his laser off his sword and into Gwen's face.
Pew.
All right, that's Zemo up, and he's gonna stab Gwen. Not a bad idea here. Soften her up a little bit.
Whoa.
And she's in block 2 with a crit.
Goes.
Whoa! Okay.
One,
Showing
two,
3, 2
three.
crits. Does he convert? That
4,
he
5.
does.
Baby boy. Do and reroll.
Strategic genius.
6.
Wow.
That's bananas. And he blocks 2.
That is a damn cold
Oh,
roll,
and he's
by the
gonna
way.
get. Okay, so he blocks 3.
But he has 6. 3 goes through and bleed.
Wow.
Yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. I like this charge as it keeps. Yes, it does. Listen, Parker's a great player, man. That's, yeah. He's not able to flip the point. Wasted all of that dope luck on that soul strike. Gwen is getting a freestyle beatdown this game.
Not even a choreographed beatdown.
That she is.
People over the head with a Fisher Price list. That's incredible. I love that. So it's funny though, Steve one is legit top tier. We saw a couple of vendors yesterday. Everyone was Sam.
Yeah.
This is the first Steve that
That's
we've
gonna be
seen.
3 going through. 2 on Widow from Miles, and is going to daze Black Widow.
Wow.
Discount Steve, yeah. Play a bunch of Steve 1, and I don't know, maybe he is. He makes Zemo sing, that's for sure. Yeah. I mean, as we're seeing. Oh man, charge first turn on Baron Zemo with a long mover? What could be worse? A whole lot of things, because that's actually pretty good. It's difficult for me to use Discount Steve because I get used to spending less power for things, and then when I don't use them, I'm like, this stinks. I have to pay 2 for Body Slide, Telekinetic Shield. I don't like this anymore.
No, thank you.
And that is Miles hopping on top of the power generator. And he'll be all set. Miles holding one of the books and getting to safety and cover. Nothing wrong with that. Cable Shield, Wolverine charges, Beast throws, Steve loves him, the mutant. Yeah, I wish that were actually true. Otherwise, it would have helped them when they were trying to register all the mutants instead of only getting mad about it when they tried to register superheroes. Steve's a bad person. Only cares about himself. I mean, he's definitely not Reed Richards bad. That's super fair.
Yeah.
Spitting the facts. Yeah, that's fair. Adepticon is really kind of the height of Discount Steve's power. NashCon is Sam's. Alright, so I believe we're back to Parker. Who takes a good time in the tank, you know? But it seems to be working out. I'm looking at Black Panther right now. Short move, so potentially looking at a pass. And that's another one. What's that? Oh, gotcha. But, oh yeah, fair. But with the pounce, that works. He's got some other stuff going on. He used the pounce to get in range. One of the issues with trying to punch with the Avengers is that they have no dice with it. So Parker has just brought Dice Mods the movie in his roster. Well, I mean, listen, win in Texas.
Yeah.
Go big. P Money, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
As the queen herself said, though, this ain't Texas.
So, yeah. So, and that's the thing. So, like, I love dice mods because I roll poorly all the time. So, you might think it's a meme for me to run Sentinel Prime in every list I ever run ever. But listen, that range on those rerolls, is he more points than Shuri? Yes. Can he also move to the center line, stay there the whole time, and always have power by throwing 8 dice builders that also gain power? Yes, he can. Plus, people love taking him down. He's a heat sink. The characters that I actually need on the table are safe because Sentinel Prime is still there and everyone just wants to punch him.
Yeah.
All my exes live in Texas. Shout out to my Texas. By the way, yesterday, fan of the channel, usually in chat as well, Mr. Mid-Table Obscurity, ended up winning the What If event. It was very cool to see. He's not brandishing his medal today around his neck, but being humble.
You got to. You got to.
I'm super jealous of the blue dice. Yeah, they are super cool. The blue ones. Dan does like blue.
Just like this.
That's right.
His life is made.
There's that old Wait Did I Roll a Wild, or oh yeah, the Power Phase t-shirt that Chuck had commissioned that has Dan holding a bucket of ice to be Iceman, which was actually just filled with these custom MCP dice from AMG. We should do a giveaway as an excuse to mail me some. We haven't gotten any yet, man.
Yeah.
I don't got no tickets to buy no dice. They do look very good. I'll take the Danger Room mat though, for real. No alt cards this year, not that we've seen. There are some, Brian. There's these foil Infinity Gems that they kind of came out with right here. Those are on the prize wall. Also an acrylic thick boy BP tracker.
Ooh, Gwen
All
KO'd.
right. And that is Gwen off the field.
I mean, y'all wanted blood from Gwen. There you go.
Yep. More foil art, please do, for real. Having foils for like race, patch up a lot of the restricted cards, that'd be awesome. Just fight the stream losers to death for their tickets. It's so easy to. Oh, now. It's
Bring
so
up
obvious.
now.
Simon, I'm actually not particularly a foil card person.
No.
Some days to me try and get those goods. Hope is maybe WTC, something like that.
Yeah.
Some of these. What attack is this? Okay, so this is a laser into Zemo. One of his weaknesses is blocking one. Must be with the telekinetic shield as well. I was like, oh, what's the Texas going? Character cards from the rivals had none. Oh, interesting. Looks like it's going again. Oh, because he's next to a leader. Oh, great call. Okay. Yeah. Add some more. He's got crits roll. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Simon, that wasn't a hit either. That was a block. Yo, reserve minute is awesome. Okay. Oh, that was in the cap. Okay. That's why it's almost Team Oops All Leaders for Avengers. Yo. Is it all leaders and then Black Widow and Zemo? That's a great thought. Okay. Yeah, it is great for Zemo. Nerd Cop, dude, how are you, man? Okay, so that's going to move it back over to Parker. Will Parker's luck be able to take out Parker's luck? No, you won't? Oh, gotcha. What about the other way around? I was waiting to start and it didn't look. Ah, nuts. Zemo having an extra dice on one builder, the turn is massive. Yeah, for real. Zemo's good, turns out. Listen. Zemo's good.
Who would have thought? Who'd have thunk it?
What he did. Thank you for the ball.
Yeah.
What he did, though.
What it is, though. Check. Oh, thank you.
Posture check. Huh? Ooh. And a hydrate from Cord. And across the board games. Thank you for the follow.
Don't forget to give us a follow over on our YouTube as well. Todd and Aubrey are streaming Shatterpoint right now in their team tournament. Dan's the eyes in the skies, and he was just doing some nice trunk rotations.
Right?
Just a little stretchery-do.
Over there with his Kapapa hat and his Wait Did I Roll a Wild t-shirt. And his wide tongue. Also looks dehydrated.
He does.
Done. I love the MCP coverage. Thank you across the board
you.
games. Welcome,
Thank you.
Come on, Parker. Let's go. Which one? ASM or the Avengers player? Usual crisis choice for Michael, Sword, and Senators. Not what I'd expect, but they are both good for ASM. Avengers player. I assume. I figured. Chris is so tall.
Right? It's like you look up and like your head stops where you expect him to stop, but then you have to keep going. So tall.
Oh, measuring the two range templates? You gotta watch that better. Kaylee Gwen was smart because it doesn't change priority, but it increases his ability to focus his attention. Yeah. Tim, I think you need hydrate, but I can't afford to make you do it. Ah, nuts. Oh, nuts. You should make a second Twitch account and open it on a second screen in the incognito window and build points there, too.
Yeah. Oh, it's got another
Hydrate
one.
from Cord. We'll probably crank down the Ben Riddles. All right. Maybe not. Maybe I don't need to crank it down. Body slide by one, and it only costs one.
We gotta eat salted peanuts to offset this. I love that.
I love salted peanuts. Oh, you're at work? There's probably a lot of computers at work you can make fake accounts on. Cord? I like that emote. What is that? Bubber salute.
In Pepsi? Salted peanuts in the Pepsi? And then how do you drink the peanuts or?
What's this? Taylor, what's this? Shooting Iron Man. He got the wild for incinerate. Did he pay to reduce? Takes
Taken
two.
2, all right.
So one of my favorite
two, they're
things
small.
is like Ritz crackers or Townhouse crackers with like a cola of some form, and
Yeah.
you eat a couple crackers and you take a sip.
Yes.
Oh my god,
Yep.
you blow through a sleeve in no
Yep.
time.
Insert peanuts drink and chew the peanuts after. So do the peanuts get like soft? Like do they absorb the soda? I would imagine.
No damage on the second.
I'll try
attack.
anything. When I was little, I used to dip I used to lick the cheese off the cheese Pringles, and then I would dip them in my Diet Pepsi, because that's all my grandma ever had, and then I would eat it and then drink. So I was a gross little kid, though.
Tisdale loves cheese Pringles.
I do. Oh, the cheddar Pringles,
I can't stand them.
all day.
Something, the texture is just so different.
It's so good. I love them.
It's like the opposite of orange Tic Tacs, like where the texture's so much better.
Yeah.
The Coke gets saltier and the peanuts get sweeter.
Okay.
You can probably
Okay.
find some peanuts to try that with today.
Right? I'll try it.
I love pirate booty. Oh,
Oh.
Lindsay loves pirate
Me too.
booty.
Same.
I want to make boiled peanuts now. I never had boiled peanuts. People have bought them for me before, and they come in that bag. Like, not like roadside boiled peanuts, but like from the store.
Yeah.
It's like, it seems like gel in there, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to touch it. Do you eat the shell with boiled peanuts, or do you still open them to eat the
Oh, that's a
blue
good
inside and the
question.
inside? Yeah, Lindsay's here.
She's here. She's
uh,
selling merch.
Selling some merch and some VHSs of Rush Hour 2, Lord of the Rings, and Austin Powers Goldmember.
We've signed some of them, so you can get a signed copy.
Okay. All right, so the big kick. Starting off kind of all right. Ooh. Spiking in different ways here. Showing
Wow.
oh,
Only blocking 2.
that'll take that'll daze Mr. Steven.
Wow. Let me see that.
No, don't eat the shells. Okay, so you
Okay.
still crack them.
Good to know.
Okay. Oh, I really like Hunter, by the way.
Like oysters,
dude.
shuck 'em and chuck 'em.
Recently married, I believe, too. Hunter's good people. Yep, we will do that, Cord. Taylor, when you're back, you can just adjust the dice board to be level again. Steve always dazes as part of his job. You know,
He could do it all day.
he can do it all day. Professional PCN side down. A little bit more.
Space.
And then slap it just a little to the left. Yes.
I said
That's
slap
actually,
it.
that lineup's real good. Hunter's your boo? Hell yeah. Okay, Zemo braced. Whatever a spider can into Baron Zemo. And
Thanks,
reserve
Jeff.
numbers.
Subbing on that YouTube.
All right, this could be a big attack here. There's the wild, the crit, the hit, and the block. Blink to blink. Nothing wrong with that. And another wild. Whoa! A
Jeepers.
solid 5 blocks there?
Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah.
Yeah. Good morning. Well, good golly. Zemo good. Yeah, what time to use reserve number? Absolutely. Was that Master Swordsman? Nope. That was, what was? Alright. Okay, so we will take one from the collision. So you see Baron, looks like he's taking 3 damage. And here's a counter strike. And he gets one. All right, plink, plink, plink away. And he takes the point as well. By the way, if you guys want to be as cool as Jeff Roby, you can head over to the YouTube right now and go ahead and give that a sub. Say hi to Todd and Aubrey streaming the Shatterpoint stuff for us here.
Tell them we sent you.
Yeah. Actually do that. Say, hey, Tim and Danny say, what's up?
What's up?
Who can it be now? Shield wins, so Kirchhoff moves on.
All right.
Okay. So that means Foes is out. Yeah. Shield, Kirchhoff beat. Shield is about Foes. Yep, Foes and Brotherhood are both out. The other Web Warriors player won, so Web Warriors and Shield are now going to be in the top 4. Settle down. So, Nick, you were so close. So close, it just needs the S on there. It's always a good morning, even in the evening. Morning is the best part of the day and should be celebrated at all times. Yes.
I have a coworker who, like, in the morning, he'll greet the students and say good afternoon or good evening, and then in the afternoon he says good morning. He just mixes it up.
I like some casual trolling.
Yeah.
It's only because you drink 2 coffee in the morning. Yeah, that's probably fair.
I do miss coffee. I haven't had any since I've been here.
So this year at registration there was a Depticon coffee.
Oh.
Difficult unless you brought a coffee grinder as it is whole bean.
Oh.
But
Unfortunately, because we flew, I did leave my coffee grinder at home.
so Chris, the Shatterpoint to you, was like, you go to cons without a coffee grinder?
Like he just keeps it with his Ethernet cables. Like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. I need my charger, my cables, my phone, my laptop, my coffee grinder.
Coffee grinder.
Oh, maybe toothpaste too. Like, huh? Huh. I might be low on the battery. I brought him upstairs last night to charge and forgot to. Don't look over your. But do you have any ideas what they sacrificed? Ah. So at my wedding, our photographer, I think she thought it was funny at first, but ended up getting really annoyed by it. Every picture she tried to take, even if she tried to sneak up, I'd like see her in my peripheral and would be like, at the last second, she'd be like, "We need one good picture of you," and I was like, "Those are all great pictures.
Those are
what
good
are you talking
pictures.
about?"
Yes. At least you're smiling.
Right?
You know. When my mom and dad got married, my dad was in the military, and so it was like ingrained in him, like, you don't smile. So there are no wedding photos of them where he is smiling, and I think that was just very indicative of the ultimate failure of their marriage.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you're not smiling at your wedding,
I really hoped he would slip us for a spoiler. I don't know. Watch it again. There might have been one. Might have been one. There you go, Spidey dude.
Yes.
Helping out
Aw.
Merzane. Yo,
you're literally the sweetest.
That's the MCP community right there. I love that.
I
Love
was
that.
going to like petition for someone to gift sub for
I was thinking
Merzane
about
because
it
this
too,
dude
yeah.
needs no more ads. Come on, man. That's what I love about this place. These people. I love you people.
All right, so please don't mind the sound here for a second. They are opening up the huge air wall, which is a huge opportunity for us to relieve our butts from these very uncomfortable
Yep.
chairs. Sweepy coming out in favor of getting sideline coaching on the phone. Is that you? Is that you, Sweepy? You helping him out? You can't phone a friend in MCP. It is one of the lifelines. There's also 50-50, where you can remove half of your opponent's models. And ask the audience. What is this, T-Dog? That must have been a Black Panther attack. Into Black Cat, no damage but the auto push. And then looks like he will try to take that point. And he grabs it. Weetabix. Yo, great way to spell Weetabix, by the way. Great cereal, great wheat. Mike is a local. He's super, super nice. Nice, man. I love when people come on and chat to like cheer on their locals if they make it to the stream table. Like, I
Yeah.
always think
Yeah.
that's great. All right, and that'll be Black Cat double moving to grab the top left sword. Bonjour. Going into round 3, not only bridging the gap, but making up for it in spades.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. All right, looks like we might be getting some Repulse AR Blast.
Ooh.
Tony gets to go now. Oof. All right, Tony, you gonna shoot baloney or are you gonna make them be like phonies? How repulsive.
Ah, that was good. Clever.
Those measuring tools look sharp. They do.
They do look really good.
Stark Armory for 3 this turn, giving everyone within range 3 one more dice on their attacks this round. Is that card stapled to Tony Stark? Seems like it in a lot of ways. I wish he'd repulse me. Got him.
Woo.
Yeah, I don't think it needs to be stapled either. Yeah, between Helios and Armory.
Yeah.
It's a lot of cards for one Tony, you know? A lot of cards for one Tony. Bringing both in 10 is hard. Yep, sure is. Especially with webs. You really gonna trade out wheat cakes or something like that? Do you staple it to the card or to the model though?
What about a paper clip instead of a staple.
Or like a magnet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do have some like magnetic like push pins for my classroom. They're pretty cool.
Yeah. Sounds like they are announcing something in the back. That they are.
X-wing
They
world.
keep giving X-wing mics. I don't know why they do that.
Yeah, right. Like
Yeah, Brace is in fact stapled into every roster. 1,000%. Oh, like an option toggle? Yeah. Lies. Nate played last night without it in X-Men. That's true. He had no restricted cards. Like Deadpool stapled Hugh Jackson's face to his face. Yeah, that's pretty spot on.
I loved that part in the movie.
No restricted, that's right. That is right. All right, we are getting the last few panels here of the year. Well done.
Oh, Keebler is caressing his VHS tape.
Yes. Hand write the card with a dry erase, change as needed. Give it the old Kirchhoff special. Can we have an update, a score update on Nate's game? Yeah, let me shoot Lindsay a message. She was really pulling for that.
It's really funny.
Yeah, let me find that chat. Where is it? I'm in like 8 Adepticon group chats. All right, so that was a Master Swordsman strike into Parker, and Parker will take 2 from that. Absolutely, Nick. Found my old homemade VCR recorded tapes of the 90s Spider-Man cartoon series.
My gosh, that's awesome. That's really awesome.
Yo, I hope the X-Men show does really well and they pop that one back out there
Yeah.
too. All right, with Master Swordsman again. All right. Ooh, looks like that's the time for it. With the crit, no skulls. He can reroll all 3 of those. And 1 converts, and then Strategic Genius.
All right.
I mean, turning 1 into 4 or 5.
Yeah. Spider sense nothing.
Yo, that is gotta be
It's
a
unfortunate.
dazed Peter. Yeah, the whole Hydra clone thing in the later parts of that, it was all right. Hey, Brian. Feels bad. Yeah. Benjamin Rogers has subscribed over on the YouTube, guys. Once again, we are also streaming Shatterpoint. Todd and Aubrey are over there, keeping the Shatterpoint going on our YouTube. If you want to pop down there, give a like, give a sub, turn on those notifications to the YouTube channel, and let them know. Let them know what's up. Say, hey, how do you staple parts to models? Yeah, Master Swordsman Builder times 2. That's what it'll do. Turning 1 hit into 5 overnight.
Hydro Man and Sandman seem like a fun pair. Would that make them the Beach Boys?
Ah!
I'll mute myself.
I'll see myself out. Hydro Man seems weak to Iceman, though. That's actually not accurate. So that's a common thing that's stated. But in fact, Hydro Man is made out of water, which is in fact warmer than ice. So that water slowly starts to melt Iceman. Just like if you were a kid and you had a bunch of ice in the sink and you just spray it with water until it's gone, it'll eventually happen. Iceman 3 times in a row, a wild Dan whoop here. Don't do it in like a bathroom mirror in the middle of the
For
night.
real,
It gets
yes.
weird. Think of it this way, Jakara. Think of it like fire Pokemon and ice Pokemon, okay? They both have type weakness against each other. Judge. Taylor is the best judge.
He's great.
Mm-hmm.
He's so good. And I mean, like, Taylor's wonderful anyway. He's so personable and he's great at events like this, but he's a very good judge.
Taylor's such a good judge, he makes Dread look like a weakling.
Ooh.
Oh, he didn't have his earpiece in for that. Rippling kick and a cap. Yeah, it looks okay. Oh, he's on his flip side now, though. He's blocking 3 there. No, he blocks it all, right? There you go. Get some damage through it. Any converts will go through. 2. That's what you gotta do. You gotta whittle them down.
You have to.
And he is gonna Indomitable throw. You can see that nice Colossus face there at the top of the left of the screen now. Montesi book attack? Alright,
The
let's
book.
shoot some
Use the
brain
book.
lasers. Who's the first target?
Zemo.
Zemo. Baram Zemo. Baram Zemo.
Baram. Oh, oh, oh.
Alright, looking actually pretty good here. Blocking nothing. That might be a... Oh, Cap took it?
Ooh.
Okay, so he's going to block 2, but still, that is going to leave him. He took 2, 2. So he's alive on 2? Can you add Chris to the book? No. He's only going to take 1. No adding dice or rerolls. Wolverine and Ock, best book readers. Yeah, they took they took the crit out. Shields up from Cable. That'll do. That'll do. Blocking, well, maybe not blocking 2, doing 3, so 1. That's why Indomitable is good. Against Spider for taking damage. Yep. And Counter Strike from Widow. 2!
Wow.
Rough. Cable blocking 3?
3?
Yeah. Cable says, listen, I know better books and I know better cycle decks. All right, and that's the book. Draconian, thank you for the follow. Good to have you. And that's Miles. Yeah, that Indomitable was a great call. Cable is murdery inside range 3. That he is. That he is. back to Parker. Does he go for the cable now? A great call would be to the pizza guy. I could use some lunch. All right, looking good here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 rolls. Okay. So blocking 1, picking 4. Making sure that he's in range 3 for the reroll. He totally is. Because he gets the strategic genius reroll and the 2 for being within range 3. That is Iron Man based.
Whoop.
There is too much terrain still on the table for cable. That's fair.
Yeah.
Taylor, can you pop up the power face size, and then bring the whole thing down? Thank you. Tim, will you order me a pizza for Deciders delivery and send it to my work? No. No, I won't. But I would like to. Right, showing 3, blocking 1. 2
4,
rerolls
5.
inside. Yeah, might as well just be all hits.
Yeah.
That's 4, Spider Sense. Nope. Leadership.
Still
nope.
none. Dang.
Wow. And that's another token down. Oh, Devil's Delivery. Yeah, I'll call in a Devil's Delivery for you. How many people are at your work? We just need to know how many dice we get. The joke is ruined by
Always.
autocorrects. Yeah, always. Okay, so the X-Men update with Nate. It's round 5, 12 to 14, with Aaron in the lead. Thank you. His blocks haven't come up yet. Yeah,
Yep.
listen, it's frustrating.
Yep.
Like, it's not a good feel. Especially when the Avengers are like, oh, yeah, I rolled 1 hit. And nah, it's actually 5. Who among us has a tilted by dice? Yeah. Hellfire wins. Parker's team is generally more murder than the others. That is accurate. Well, because it has cable. Is there an auction in the back? No, they're calling X-Wing stuff out.
Sounds like it though. Cord says, was listening to the new episode of Kapapa. Tim, how could you do such a crazy thing? You gotta be more specific.
Yeah.
That's all he ever does on that show.
Yeah. Nick. He's got Cable and Zemo and Panther with a power mantle. Yeah, it's real good.
Yep. Yep. He's in good shape.
Avengers 1 power mantle. I'll check myself out.
You're
No.
gonna get a card, bro.
They have a lot of players for Worlds this year. Like, just.
Yeah.
And some dope. Their sideboards look really cool.
Yeah.
So. Trying not to spoil one name. Yeah. A pass, okay. Star Wars is a huge IP.
Yeah.
You are not wrong.
Yep.
You are not wrong.
Oh, cool.
Depending on how this could be interesting. We are kind of getting close to time. One of my locals is in Worlds, flying over from the UK. Hell yeah, dude! One of our Team Scotland MCP WTC guys is there also. Awesome. I believe it's not like super confirmed and all the details haven't been super worked out yet, but I believe I'll probably be there for WTC this year, so I'm super excited for that. We have some American teams coming over. Pork Roll is heading over. Montreal Shark Tank is coming over. So I'm pretty stoked for that. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Widow doing widow things. Parker in a pretty good spot. Yeah, once again, I don't know. Michael is ahead right now. Round is coming to an end here.
Montreal Shark Tank, the most American team.
Listen, we consider them part of our Northeast. They're family. Don't you dare make this be about countries. Coming to NashCon? I don't know. Are they going to have internet this year? How dare you? Exactly. You tell him, Nick.
Because like the Olive Garden, when you're here, you're family.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm walking in.
I mean, that's an attack already. 1 defense, 5 hits.
Wow. Look at those wilds.
Who was that into? Okay, so that was a Panther attack into Black Cat, being like, I am the superior black feline. Pounce and a brace into Black Cat. The lack of internet does disturb me. Yeah. We act like Europeans, but we think like Americans. I like that. Yes.
Yay! Another VHS tape.
Guys, these VHS tapes are flying off the shelves. With every purchase of a con-based merch item for PCN, guess what? You get a free VHS. Factory sealed.
Oh, looks like Nate lost.
Oh, nuts. The Shield won, right? So there's still a Babat's loss too. Chicago getting out quick. Congrats, Aaron. Yeah, Aaron Franklin's a great player.
Yep.
Cross slash at the Panther. One goes through. And he doesn't flip the point. Oh, not going through. Okay.
Alright, I'm unmuting you.
What's that?
I'm unmuting you. Ready? Sorry, Spidey dude. Dan came over and was bugging us because you guys all said Iceman so many times.
Yeah, we told you that. You can't say that 3 times. He will appear.
You gotta be careful. No, Merzane, he did not say a wordy doored.
No. Dan doesn't say dirty words, but he does constantly say "horty door."
Wordy doored.
Wordy
He's
doored.
basically the Swedish
Actually,
chef.
can I see those?
Yeah.
How many,
Yo.
do we have more?
No, I just brought 3.
Do 3 total.
Yeah, because I
You want to
just
try
had
one? Oh, never mind. Look at this superhero.
It's like, I'm in
Dan got us new
Did
chairs.
Tim say a dirty word? No, I said "horty door."
People are really digging the Lord of the Rings VHSs.
I knew that was a good call. All right, guys, we got new chairs. Chair alert.
Yeah, because be like, okay, you get a VHS. What about like buy something? Yes.
Oh
I'm so
my.
excited.
Oh, whoa.
Oh my God.
Oh, whoa.
This is what living is like.
Oh, wow. And we're like higher up too. It's like cushioned.
We're grown-ups now.
Ooh. Were
They
you
look
using
like steel patio chairs. They're plastic.
with a
but-
bunch of holes in them.
And like just the gap in the, it was so, oh, they were awful.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Like I feel like yesterday it was like, oh, I don't love these, but it's okay. And then today my body was like, no,
Yeah.
stop it.
Yeah, it started to hurt like after round 4 or whatever yesterday, but now it's like, uh. Okay, so that is going to end with this round. That is time. They do score because they did finish the round. So that will end the game 13-8 Parker.
I'm gonna go see if I can hand in a Worthy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Taylor's gonna,
Have they called it? Yep, GG. So
good luck.
I think even if it wasn't called for time, that was.
do you want to show it
probably-
off here before you take it up?
That was probably going to be the result.
So here's Taylor's entry for the worthy. So Mysterio.
This Mysterio is so good, so incredibly good.
It's really good. Love that.
But with it called for time, that does mean we are going to have just a very short break before getting into the next round. So let's take a look real quick and see who is next. They are entering it now. That was the last game to be entered. So our finalists here, Aaron Franklin, Quebec Tango, and Vincent Kirchhoff carrying the Chicago boys to the next round. And then Parker from Infamous.
Infamous.
Oh, and Aaron Franklin is also from Infamous. So my hope is that we don't see an Infamous showdown.
Yeah.
That's never fun. But yeah. So we have one still from Alfredo's Size 3 Taco Truck. The actual group name on Longshanks is Juicy Al's Juicy Pals. But
That's so good. Oh my God.
so two infamous, one taco, and a wild non-podcaster. Listen, they exist, these non-podcasters.
Who plays and doesn't have a podcast? That's weird.
Take 3, they're small.
Everybody's got at least 6.
But how dare he play this game with podcasters? Oh, and there's... Oh, my beverage is not
Oh, it's gone.
actively here.
He's gonna owe you
I
one.
owe you a hydrate. Definitely, I owe you a hydrate, not Will from House Party Protocol. I remember this time. The Webs guy is an infamous look. Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
If it becomes known he doesn't have a podcast, he will be too cute or simply forced to start one. He'll be forced to start one. Guys, do not make me bank a bunch of hydrates, please. Cool. There's 3. Keep them coming. Hey, Deaton. When he wins, he's going to have to start one, yeah.
Yeah.
Podcast Mafia
Yep.
weighing in. Thanks, man. Only because you said to, Tim. No, it's fair. Listen, I'm nothing if not my own worst enemy.
That's pretty true.
But, all right, I believe we're probably going to only be off for probably 5 to 10 minutes. We're
Yeah.
going to take a quick break, walk, stretch our legs a little bit.
Yeah.
And, yeah, Merzane, no
you
thank
guys
you.
take a hydrate break. You stretch your legs and get a snack.
Yeah, yep. Get watered up. You know what I mean? Stretch your legs. Go take a 5-minute walk. Right?
Yeah.
Get the blood moving a little bit. Come back. The busiest kidneys in Adepticon. Ba-boom!
Right here.
Can't find it anywhere else. It does look like the Shatterpoint group is on a break as well.
Yep.
The round timers here. I see Dylan. There's Dylan over there. With his opponent wearing a Ken Enough sweatshirt, which I adore.
I love that.
Tim fears my power. Oh, I do. Oh, don't worry. I have plenty of points saved up. Great. It is why I bumped up the price. wanted to bleed some of these hydrates out, but it's working in small amounts, but not anywhere near as much as I wanted to. But all right, guys, we'll be back very shortly. Once again, go pee, drink some water, take a walk.
Yeah.
We'll see you very
Do your
shortly
thing.
with round 2 of the Top Cut. The semifinals is up next.